All right, all right, all right. You're welcome, everyone. Welcome to this very wonderful May edition of the Skills Clinic brought to you by Skill Factory Africa. As you all know, it's a community. It's not just a community, it's a mindset. A mindset to acquire the best, the mindset to be the first world in the third world or whatever world you are, the mindset of winning, the mindset of being confident, the mindset of going out to get everything, going out to get all that is in the bag and standing tall, twice as tall even. You're welcome to this very, very amazing edition of the Skills Clinic. And tonight we have an amazing person, somebody who has, in court, gingered me, somebody who has dropped some value overdose. Somebody who in recent times have come across his content and meeting his person this evening is just so amazing. I can't wait. I have my pen here. I have my pen here. So I'm not just a moderator. I am a listener, and I'm somebody who wants to grab as much as I can. And I know that every other person, those of us watching, would also want to grab as much as we can tonight. If you know you're online and you can hear us, it's clear enough. You can see us, you can hear our voices. Please, I want you to comment. I want you to comment. Tell me, where are you? Where are you watching from? You can use the fire emoji. Sabi gang, you know how we do this thing. If you know you're online, I want you to signify. Signify so we can see you. So we can see. I want to see your comments. Okay, okay. Let's see your comment. Let's see your comment. Let's see your comments. Keep those comments coming. Keep those comments coming. All right, all right, all right, all right. Tonight is going to be amazing. All right, Favor, welcome. Favor from the Sabigan, watching from the Commonwealth of Dominica. Favor, you're welcome. Yes, let's keep those comments coming. Let's keep those comments coming. Tonight is going to be a blast. Tonight is going to be a blast. There is never a dull moment. There is never a dull moment. Always fire, 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 and more fire. Yes, you're welcome. Gloria, yes, I see you. Keep those comments coming. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Keep those fire emojis coming. I want to see. I want to see this fire. I want to see this fire. I like the fire. It keeps me warm. It keeps me warm. It keeps me warm. Where are you watching from? Yes, Gloria says we are here. Gloria, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tonight we have the amazing, the sensational, the man with a winning mindset, the coach who has proven time and time again that you can win and win through and through. Okay. Oh, Gloria, you're watching from Benin City. How do you say this? Obaga Tokwere, yes? You said you're welcome. You're welcome. Keep those comments coming. I want to see those comments. Roll these comments in, roll them in, roll them in, roll them in. Yes, bring them in like the sheaves, like the biblical sheaves. Let's see those comments coming. Tonight is going to be impactful. Tonight is going to be insightful. Tonight is going to be transformational. Tonight is going to be mindset and paradigm shifting. Tonight is going to be the best night of your week. You're welcome, 9 to 5 chick watching from Abuja. Mm, welcome from the capital city. Wonderful. You're welcome. You're welcome, 95 chick. Okay. Three more comments and we start. Three more comments and we start. Three more comments and we kick off what would be a life-changing event. Three more comments. Three more comments. Three more comments. Favor, Gloria, 9 to 5 chick. I need three more comments and then we start. Tonight is going to be I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's just everywhere. The aura, the atmosphere. The atmosphere reeks of value. And tonight we're going to be doused, not just in the flames, but in the atmosphere of possibilities. Tonight is going to be just amazing. Tonight promises to be the bomb. Three more comments. I just need three more comments. Gloria, you're welcome. Let's vibe check you. Welcome. Skill Factory Africa. Sabi Gang. Sabi Gang. Make your comments. Where are you watching from? If you're watching us, where are you watching from? You're welcome to the May edition of the Skills Clinic brought to you by Skill Factory Africa. We're committed to learning, we're committed to development, we're committed to impact, we're committed to influence, we're committed to increase in knowledge and productivity and your skill set. We have a lot to offer, a lot to offer, a lot of tonight is going to be the bomb. Okay, let us start. Let us start. Wonderful, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to be looking at a very, very personal topic for me and for most of us who are watching, because it is very, very easy for us to, in a bid to be visible, become a direct link to something that has existed before in our spaces, maybe, or some other spaces. Then will become a reference, and not the main point, become a reference to some other thing and not the real thing, as it were. And to us, we're just trying to be original. But as it is, probably for probably due to no fault of us, will become what I'll call a pointer to some other thing. Tonight we're going to separate both ends, and we're going to see what should be what and what shouldn't be. Tonight we're going to be dealing with imposter syndrome and showing up as a visionary. In showing up as a visionary, you want to be a visionary leader, you want to be this thought leader, you want to be this influencer, you want to be this person that will change your world. How do you evade these? How do you evade these? What I call it landmines? How do you navigate through it? How do you get through the system? And come off as original and not just an imposter. Okay, Oluamara Success Runs, welcome. Joining from Enugu. Okay, so we are from the east, we are from the north, we are from the south. Oh, I'm waiting for the west. Oh, the west. We can't wait. We're taking right away. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the mechanic, and I want to especially welcome you to this very, very amazing edition of the Skills Clinic. Tonight, we are looking at how to deal with imposter syndrome and showing up as a visionary. Tonight, we have an amazing man, a mentor, somebody who has been an amazing leader. He has walked the talk more than he has talked the talk. So tonight we have somebody who is just, how can I begin to describe? He's just so humongous that I can't seem to break it down into into pieces. But I'm going to try my best. Ladies and gentlemen, we have tonight with us Mr. Elisha Mamman. Mr. Elisha Mamman is popularly known, globally known as the winning mindset coach. The winning mindset coach. What he does is some sort of engineering. He engineers your mind into possibilities, into believing that you can be all that you truly are, and then you go for what you want to be. He is a coach. Mr. Elisha Mamman is a leadership trainer and goal setting expert. Mr. Elisha Mamman is also a John Maxwell certified speaker. I mean, if you know John Maxwell, then you know the caliber of trainer we have with us tonight. He's also an entrepreneur. He's a motivational speaker. His core focus is on personal leadership, development, and transformation. Mr. Elisha Mamman, is the CEO of Nonali Integrated Services Limited and Nonali Properties and Investment Limited. He is the convener of the Winning Mindset. Mindset. Tonight, our brain is going to receive some spanner. So some knots are going to be unscrewed and some are going to be tightened, and it's going to be all for the best. Mr. Elisha Mamman has a platform, an online platform that is committed to inspiring possibilities, to also birthing realities in the lives of people. Mr. Elisha also has an event that reaches out to over 600 youths monthly through the platform called the Winning Mindset. It's a platform that it convenes, and it has reached out. It reaches out to over 600 people every month. Now imagine 600 people every month times 12 times probably how many decades that he has been on this. So you can tell that the 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 effect, the ripple effect of this transformational leader we have tonight is something that has touched the lives of millions and millions of not just Nigerians, not just Africans, but the whole world, the entire world at large. Mr. Elisha Mamman has one of the fastest growing personal development platforms in the north of Nigeria. He is married to Mrs. Chinonso Mamman, the CEO of Nonali Crafty Cakes, a Nigerian-based confectionery company, and they have a handsome son, David Destiny Mamman. His hobbies are reading, talking to young people like he's doing tonight, traveling, and playing tennis. And we don't know if it's lawn tennis or table tennis, but I'm sure it's more of a Nadal. I'm certain it's more of a Nadal. So, Mr. Elisha Mamman, you're highly welcome. Thank you so much for taking out time to be here tonight. You're so welcome. The floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
into things. They said they can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Somebody said they can't hear me. Everything is fine here. Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Somebody just responded that. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so it is about that which you have first imagined, and also that which you are able to make tangible. Life is about results. Whether you like it or not, life is about results. You were made seedful so you can be fruitful. Being fruitful is results. Being seedful is potential. So we are all created with potentials so we can become productive. Every one of us. Now, possibilities are opportunities that need interventions to become realities. Possibilities are opportunities that need intervention to become realities. Every one of us was created to be a visionary. Every human being was designed to be a visionary. I am so sure of it. Why? Because every human being has been given the seed to make real their lives. And it's very important. Very, very important. You need to be comforted in this reality. Every one of us was born naked, but no one was born empty. Please write that down. Every one of us is born naked, but none of us is born empty. We are born equipped to become visionaries. We are born equipped to manifest and show forth that which is possible in our generation. This generation is waiting for what you have been equipped with to find expression. So don't forget, you are born to be a visionary. You have been equipped to give expression to power. There is potential in you, but it is your responsibility to turn it into products, to turn it into service, to turn it into platforms that will bless the entire world. What is imposter syndrome? It is the persistent inability to believe in one's success. It is the inability to believe that your success is deserved. It is the inability to believe that your success is legitimately achieved. That syndrome wants to attribute accomplishments to something external other than something internal. It is a syndrome that makes you doubt yourself. It is a syndrome that is also that reflects itself in chronic self-doubt. You have results, but you are doubting yourself. You have results, but you feel undeserving of results that you achieved by hard work, it is actually a bad syndrome. You see, it is not a syndrome that is associated to low self-esteem or lack of confidence. No, 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 no. This syndrome is not that you have low self-esteem. No, it's not that you lack confidence. No, this is a syndrome that even high achievers have. In simple terms, it is the feeling of being a fraud. It makes it difficult for you to internalize your success. It makes it difficult for you to own your success. This syndrome breeds fear. This syndrome breeds procrastination. This syndrome breeds dissatisfaction. When this syndrome is upon you, you will be afraid. Sometimes you'll be so afraid to fail because in your mind, if I fail, I will be found out. They will actually now know that the other time I succeeded was by luck. Let me say this. Now, I was looking at it critically, and it was said that this syndrome, by researchers, that there are two approaches to it. Number one, it has its roots in the labels that parents give to their children. Maybe you come from a family whereby the father will say, this my son is very intelligent. This my daughter, she's very sensitive. That boy is slow. Now, they say that imposter syndrome comes from this form of labeling. It comes from this form of labeling. When you attach labels to particular members of family, he is intelligent, she is slow, she is soft, he is hard. The second theory is stated that it is a form of programming. There is a form of programming that parents exercise over their children. Sometimes it is the programming of being superior. You program the child to feel he is so superior that the boy now believes he is so superior to everyone that he cannot afford to fail. That boy begins to see failure as an enemy. And anytime he falls short, he feels bad and he sees himself as a fraud. And so, imposter syndrome is more associated with perfectionism than self-doubt and the others. You know, there are common feelings. One of the ways, because as I begin to talk about the ways to overcome it in you being a visionary, I want to thank God for the privilege to be somebody who has given birth to several things that have become relevant today. In many ways, in different ways, but you have to to overcome something. You have to know exactly what it is, and take note of something, that this syndrome is a feeling, but you are not a feeling. Because you feel lazy does not mean you are lazy. Because you feel empty does not mean you are empty. So, these are common thoughts and feelings. Number one thought, I must not fail. Imposter syndrome has this feeling, I must not fail. The pressure that is upon you not to fail, because if you fail, you assume when you fail, you'll be found out. So the reason why you are succeeding is not because you believe in success, but you rather believe that if you fail, they will find out that you are truly the fraud that you think you are. Number two, I feel like a fake. I'm fake. Remember, you are not a feeling. That you are feeling fake does not make you fake. You are an original product of a perfect manufacturer. You are an original product of a perfect manufacturer. You can't be fake. The level of uniqueness that was put to make you a person, the level of creativity that was put in producing you, you can't be fake. God does not do fake. God does not do fake. He doesn't make fake products. And you know, when you are feeling fake, is that when they give you an opportunity to do something, maybe a promotion, maybe a platform, you begin to feel inadequate. Not because you are inadequate, but because you are already feeling that every time you achieve something is not because of you. No, stop it. Learn to celebrate success and learn to embrace failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a component in success. Failure is a stage in success. Failure is a level in success. They are not opposite. They are together. Begin to feel deserving. You wrote that exam legitimately and you passed that exam. Learn to celebrate success. We are talking about legitimate success. Success can be good and success can be bad. There is good success and there is bad success. They are not the same. Success is not success. There is good success and there is bad success. Number three, success is luck. Success is luck. It's an imposter syndrome. When you begin to downplay success, when you begin to attribute achievements to luck or good timing, or the fact that other players are not good enough, when you begin to do that and on a persistent note, this syndrome is beginning to affect you. When you attribute success to luck rather than skill, when you attribute success to the fact that the other person is not good enough, that is why I even scored. It's not that I'm good enough to win, but because that person is bad enough, that's why I won. I usually tell some people, I said, you are not good enough to win, but that person is bad enough, so you won. There are some people, they are good in being bad, that even people that are not good will overcome them. Listen to me. You cannot truly succeed by luck. You cannot truly excel by chance. Success is not the product of luck. Success is the product of obedience to laws and principles. If the laws of success are finite, anyone can study it and duplicate its results. But when these results start showing and you start feeling undeserving, you won't be able to do something bigger than what you have done before. One of the limitations of this syndrome is that it does not allow you to do something bigger than you have done yesterday. Why? Because you will be afraid to try something big so that you will not be found out. Listen to me. Everything you are doing now, you can do better. Everything you have done so far, you can do bigger. If you are shining now, you can shine brighter. When we began the winning mindset, we started with 6 people. In less than 3 years, 600 people gathered together for 5 hours motivational talk without food. And we saw it coming. We took it to Abuja. We took it to Zaria. We took it to Kafanchan. We were planning Mina. We were planning just before the lockdown. Listen to me. What you have done so far is not the best you can do. There is yet some more inside of you. There is yet some more inside you. Everything you have today, there is a better version of it. Wake up. Don't let that feeling put you down. Every dream can be true. Every idea can become a success. But it won't happen to you by chance. It won't happen to you by luck. It will take consistent obedience to certain principles for success to be enduring in your life. What should you do? What should you do? I want to share a few points with you before I close tonight. Our time is fast spent. Somebody may be listening to me now. You've done something before, and now this syndrome has limited you. You went to speak somewhere. You were applauded so much, and doors began to open, and suddenly you are afraid of embracing this invitation so that you won't go and misbehave. You are afraid, if I go, I may fail. Oh my God, listen to me. There is something inside of you that is crying out for expression. Until you climb the stage, you won't know how powerful you are. I remember 2008, I was given an invitation, a leadership class. I did not know the category of people that will attend that class. I was actually hired by a training company to come and help them facilitate. Until I got to the venue, I realized that the participants are federal permanent secretaries of the Ministry of Works. As I entered the hall, all I was hearing was, how now? How now? I said, how did I end up here? These people I was talking to young people before. All my life, I'm talking to young people. This man is calling that one prof. This man is calling that one doc. This man is calling that one engineer. And then they brought Elisha, Mamman, to come and talk with them. When Elisha is only fee, and then Joel, that he was used to talking to. I had to look for a corner and sit down and think critically. But ladies and gentlemen, I spoke for 45 minutes. I didn't just get a standing ovation. I got a remark and a feedback by the training facilitator representing the Minister of Works and Housing. And her statement was, in 3 days we have been here, but this is the best, most engaging and lively class. And guess what? I was invited for their next training the next year. I was asked for. This time around, I went there ready. And of course, after the first performance, I was paid more. Listen to me. At some point in your life, you are going to feel inadequate, but it does not make you inadequate. If you have truly prepared, there are stages when you want to climb, you will be afraid. You are not your fears. You are not your feelings. You are much more than that. And it's high time you began to do some legitimate work in making yourself a true success. It's high time to begin to take intentional decisions that will translate your success to become personal and public. I'm not talking about people with personal failures and public success. I'm not talking about people with private failures and public success. No, I'm talking about people that their success too has integrity. Their success is the same inside and their success is the same outside. Because a fraud is a man that what he puts out there is not as it is. You need good success. 7 quick points. Number 1. Recognize that feeling. Recognize that feeling. Listen to me. Awareness is the first step to every kind of change. Listen. Awareness is the first step to every kind of change. You cannot change what you are not aware of. You cannot change what you are not aware of. To change anything, you must be aware it exists. To change anything, you must recognize it is present. So become intentional from today to begin to identify this feeling of self-doubt, this feeling of undeservedness of your success. You know, sometimes somebody will hail you and you are trying to be nice. And the person is not mocking you. The person is not flattering you. The person is truly saying, you are beautiful. The person is truly saying, 4 days ago, somebody called me from very far and said, I don't know if you always hear this, but I need you to know what you are doing is affecting many people. I don't live in your city, but I know many people who, whatever they are becoming today, they are attributing it to you. I felt glad. Oh, I went to a supermarket with my wife 3 days ago, and a young boy stood afar and was looking at me. My wife said, somebody's looking at you. And 15 minutes later, the boy summoned courage with another girl and came. And he said, 2018, you spoke in a secondary school conference. He said, that day I never remained the same. When I saw you, I screamed, sir, I am happy to see you. There's something inside of you that needs expression. The earnest creation awaits the manifestation for your life. You have to become aware of these thoughts and these feelings. What are they? And when do they arise? What kind of situations are you when these thoughts pop up? Become intentional to recognize it. Until you recognize something, you can't deal with it. Until you recognize something, you can't celebrate. Until you recognize, you can't eliminate. And when we're talking about this syndrome, you need to recognize so you eliminate it. Number 2, rewrite your mental programs. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You know, I like talking about mindset. I can spend the whole day talking about mindset. But listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Whatever your mind is set on will determine where you stand on. What if you are wherever you are standing, whatever you are standing on today is dependent on what your mind is set on. Your mindset controls the sets of your life. Every other setting in your life is determined by your mindset. When your mindset is right, your official setting will be right. When your mindset is right, your marital setting will be right. When your mindset is right, your financial settings will be right. Just like your settings in your phone, your mindset is a gift from God that you should personalize your life, personalize your success, and personalize your personality. Mindsets are powerful. You need to rewrite your mental program. Work on your mind. Work on your thinking. Begin to read books that are inspiring. Begin to spend time. Listen to messages. Watch the YouTube channels of inspiring talk. Challenge and feed your mind with that which will make you believe more in yourself. Stop spending time with people that remind you of what you are not. Spend time with people who remind you of what is possible for your life. Have the mindset. Know this, that you don't know everything and you will never know everything, but you can know enough to succeed in life. You may not know everything, but you can know enough to succeed in life. Know this, it is not just possible to succeed, it is possible to succeed legitimately. It is possible to be a billionaire and righteous. Write this down. Transformation is simply a progress in form. Transformation is simply a progress in form. Transformation is an improvement in form. The caterpillar is the butterfly, but the caterpillar must progress in its form to become the butterfly. The caterpillar must improve in its form to become the butterfly. The butterfly, therefore, is the improved version of the caterpillar, and the caterpillar is the how do they put it? Underdeveloped butterfly. So between caterpillar and butterfly is development. What is development? Improvement. What is improvement? Progress. Progress. Improvement in form. FORM. Improvement in form. Progress in form. FORM. Number 3. Talk to someone. Listen to me, everyone needs help. There's someone out there with answers to the questions you carry. There's someone out there with answers for the questions you are asking. Talk to someone. Seek guidance. In the multitude of counsel, there's safety. There's safety. Everyone needs help, and someone can help you. Don't join the people who says, I don't need anybody. You are an alien. You can't be human and not need anybody. That's a terrible mentality. is the mentality of the wicked. Everyone needs somebody. You don't need everybody, but you need somebody. Everyone needs help, and someone out there can help you. If this situation is persisting in your life, if you have challenge in being yourself, if you have challenge in improving yourself, if you have challenge in expressing the gifts of God in your life, seek counsel, reach out to someone, because somebody carries the answer of the question that you carry. Number 4, always consider the context. Some of you judge yourself out of context. Content is powerful when it is in context. Oh God. Content is powerful when it is in context. It is context that produces proper interpretation. For example, sometimes I wake up lazy. It does not mean I'm a lazy person. There are days in your life you just wake up and you don't feel like doing anything. It doesn't mean you are a lazy person. In context, today you don't just feel like. And remember, you are not your feeling. That you don't feel like doing anything does not mean you are not doing anything. Sometimes you go to a place, they want you to speak somewhere, and you are not fully prepared. Are you trying to tell me that for every invitation you've had, you were fully prepared? And even if you're prepared, there are platforms where you know who and who is going to be there. Your preparation will just fade off. True, but that does not make you anything less. Tell yourself, I am not my feeling. I may not feel okay, but I'm okay. Failure is an event, but failure can be a person. I'll close with that. Number 5, be kind to yourself. Some of you are not kind to yourself. Some of you are so harsh on yourself. When we say put pressure on yourself, we didn't say kill yourself. When we say put pressure on yourself, we didn't say destroy yourself. Some of you are not putting pressure on yourself. Some of you are choking yourself and you will soon die. To consider yourself as a fraud when you have put in the work is harsh. Listen to me. Remember that you are entitled to make mistake. Write it categorically on your wall. Remember that you are entitled to make mistake in life. And also remember that you are entitled to celebrate every achievement in your life. Learn to learn from your failures. Learn to enjoy your success. Learn to learn from your failures. Take the lessons of your failures and rejoice in the spoils of your achievement. Every war you win has spoils. Learn to enjoy achievements. Start it little by little. There is a particular accomplishment when I hit. I know my rewards. I have certain rewards for certain work. Vacation for me is a reward. It's not a show. I'm not trying to prove a point that I have money to go to US. I'm not trying to impress anybody that I have money to go to Dubai. So what? Are you the first? Will you be the last? No. But for me, it is a reward. So there is certain things if I achieve, that is the reward I will give to myself. Exposure. Start it little by little. Buy yourself dinner in a very beautiful place. You give a nice speech and they come, wow. Woo! Get yourself a nice shirt. You are used to 1,500 shirt. Close your eye. Celebrate yourself and buy a 5,000 naira home. Learn to celebrate victories in your life. But never forget, learn to embrace the lessons in failure. Failure is a very, very good school. When failure becomes a school, the product is success. Write that down. When your failure becomes a school, the product is success. But when your failure becomes a cemetery, the product is you becoming a failure. When failure as an event becomes a school, the product is success. When failure as an event becomes a cemetery, the person becomes a failure. I have to move forward. But I've just added number 6, because number 6 is consider failure as a learning opportunity. Failure is an opportunity to learn something new or something different. Write that down. Failure is an opportunity to learn something new or something different. Failure is a school where opportunity missed are improved upon. So, failure is not final. And that's why John Maxwell says you can fail forward. What does that mean? Your failure can be good. Why? Because a critical lesson that is required to improve your next move can be learned. Failure is a good school. And lastly, number 7, visualize success. Visualize success. Visualize success. Visualize success. Keep your eyes on the goal. Keep your hands on the process. Keep your eyes on the goal. Your hands on the hands in the present on the process. But your eyes must be on the goal, which is the future. Anything you have not visualized, you will not have. Anything you have not imagined, you cannot accomplish. It takes first. The law of mental transformation states that everything is created twice. First in the mind and second in hands. Listen to me. Being a visionary is about transporting what you carry in your mind into your hands. It is a journey from the mind to the hands. It is a journey from mental to material. You can no longer begin to feel inadequate. This world is not kind on failures. This world is not kind on mediocres. This world is very harsh on them. You need to wake up. You need to wake up and take this step and begin to own your achievement. You need to wake up and begin to own your process. You need to wake up and begin to own your purpose, and so that you can produce something that can service a generation that is waiting for you. Visualize success. Keep your eyes on the goal, but your hands on the work. Success, I close, is the effective mix of psychology and productivity. Success is the effective combination of psychology, mindset, and productivity work. Until you work, nothing will work out for you. You need to work on that feeling, and then your life will begin to work out for you. You need to work on that dream, then that dream will begin to work out for you. Why things are not working out for you is because you are not working out of them. If you want to stay fit, you will work out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make heaven, you will work out your salvation. If you want to succeed, there is a out that is required for life to begin to work for you. Today I bring you good news. Success is possible for all, but not all will succeed. Success is possible for all, but not all will succeed. Everyone is not born empty, but not everyone will find expression. You must from now become deliberate, intentional, and consistent in the pursuit of your dream. Ladies and gentlemen, that syndrome can be overcome. That syndrome can be overcome. And I bring you good news today. Every one of you here can be a visionary. Skill Factory Africa is a vision that has become a reality. Whoever gave birth to it has done something that the world is eating from. Somebody is watching from Dominican Republic. That is powerful. I close with a short story. Sometime in our second year, my team lead, Mr. Fee Stevens, began to stream in the group. I didn't know that sometimes when you look at the streaming, you will see only 20 people viewing. I didn't take it serious until I walked into Dubai in 2020 for a conference. And they told me somebody was in the reception waiting for me. He found out his pastor was coming, and he found out that I was in the conference. And he waited that he wanted to see me. And he said to me, he said, "Sir, thank you for the winning mindset." I said, "I don't know you." He said, "You will not know me." He said, "But it has helped me navigate my stay in Dubai. It has helped me become productive in Dubai. When I first came, I didn't have papers. I was doing this and that." He said, "But today, I am doing everything right and everything is moving." I felt so delighted that even if it is only one person I have tampered with internationally, I have done well. Christopher is watching from the US. Imagine the reach of Skill Factory Africa. Again, I want to congratulate Skill Factory Africa and the people behind it. You are doing something that is changing lives every day. May God truly bless you. I close. Your life is your business. No one owes you anything. If you become okay, it's your fault. If you don't become okay, it's your fault. Your decision is to choose the outcome you desire. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, sir. We are so delighted. Wow, wow, wow. This is fire. This is value. This is amazing. I mean,
Thank
I
you.
like the adequate words with which to qualify the intensity of value you have dispensed to us. God bless you. God
Thank
bless
you.
you, and may you continue to grow in wisdom and
Thank you.
stature and reach. Thank you so much. Skill Factory Africa, Sabi Gang. What do we say to our speaker? What do you say to our speaker? You know how we do this. Let me see the five. If you know you were blessed tonight, if you know you were touched, if you know you were inspired, if you know you received a life-changing nugget tonight, I want you. Yes, yes. Keep the replies coming. Keep the replies coming. Keep them coming. Don't stop. Don't stop. Favor. Favor is saying thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Keep the comments coming. Roll them in. Roll those gratitude wheels in. I want to see as much fire as you can gather. As you can gather. Thank you so much, sir. We are so delighted
Pleasure,
to be
man.
here
Pleasure. Thank
here tonight. If you have a question or two for our speaker, if you have a question or two for the speaker, please, I want you to drop those questions now so we can take them. We have about 5 minutes or less to the close of today's session. So if you have a question for our speaker, now would be the best time. The best time was a minute ago or a second ago. The next best time is right now. So I need you to drop that question now. I want to see that question now. Christopher is saying thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Tracy Ann is saying thank
Thank you,
you so
Christopher.
much. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you, Tracy. Wonderful. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? It's not a question. A lot of nuggets has been dropped tonight. Your mindset controls your life. Everything is created twice in your mind. First, your mind is the place. Your mind is the place. Your question. I'm waiting for a question. Wonderful. Okay. Do you have a question? Is there a question? There's no question. We'll wrap this up. I can understand that after intense sessions like this, you are still overwhelmed. You're still like basking in the euphoria of the mind shift, of the mindset shift, the renewal, the paradigm shift has happened within you. So sometimes you're very overwhelmed. Take time to soak the nuggets into soak the take time to internalize everything you've learned. So I can understand. Wonderful. I've learned a lot. Personally, I've learned a lot tonight. I've learned a lot tonight. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's not you fail or you succeed. There's no polarity. It's you fail forward. You fail forward. Success is moving from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. So if you have a question, please. Okay. Sir, can I have contact with you? Okay, I think Mr. Elisha Mamman, I think he's on social media. Uh, the details to connect with him on social media will be sent to you on the group. Or Mr. Elisha, would you like to answer that now?
Yeah, you can reach me on Instagram and then we will talk about how we can continue to connect.
Okay. The hashtag on Instagram will be sent to
Elisha
the group.
Mamman.
Elisha Mamman at Elisha Mamman on Instagram. Okay, Christopher is saying, how can I have contact as well? That has been answered. He said, I love listening to you. I recently met you on Skill Vest Conference. Okay, wonderful. Tonight is just a night. Okay, Faber is saying, do you have mindset books that you can recommend? Mindset books that you can recommend.
A man thinketh in his heart. As a man thinketh by James Allen. Think and Grow Rich. And the Mindset. There's a book called The Mindset by what's her name? I've forgotten her name. But Think and Grow Rich. As a man thinketh. And but what I will do is that I will drop a list of 7 that have blessed me, and then I will send it through our host, and they will send it to your community.
Okay. So on the group, you will receive the list of books that have transformed the life of a speaker, and he's still transforming his life, and he has gotten a lot of value from, so that you can learn from the same source. Questions? Any question? There's no question. I think at this point you have to release in code because I'm certain that he has released himself mentally. Okay, so it's really it's me to understand that he has an engagement somewhere, and we have to let you go. Thank you so much, sir. We are really grateful. We are so grateful for
Thank
your
you all.
time. We're grateful
Thank you.
for your depth of wisdom, and may you continue to grow. Thank you so much, sir. God
Thank you
bless
all.
you.
Thank you all. I
Okay, Sabi Gang. Sabi Gang. I want to thank you so much for making our time to be here. A friend from the our friends from the United States, from Dominica, from Nigeria, some from Abuja, from Benin, from Enugu. Thank you so much for joining us. Until we're coming away again next time, please and please and please do not miss out the session. Do not miss. You'll be doing a great disservice to yourself if you miss out on any of our mind blowing, mind transforming sessions. Thank you so much for making our time. Get ready as we're going to hit with the next session. Have a wonderful evening and keep staying, flying, and thriving wherever you find yourself. Good night.